Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer and today I'm Gamesplaining Camel Up. The main thing to remember with the game of Camel Up is that no one is the owner of any of the camels. Everyone is there to watch the game, not to get their camel to win. However, you are gambling on who will be at the front of the track. Now there are two areas that you need to deal with. There is the end of the game, who's going to win, who's going to lose. That's at the very end of the game. The end of the game looks like when a camel crosses over this finish line, but we go to the end of that leg. So the game itself is broken up into two parts, into legs and into the actual full race. The full race finishes at the end of the leg, not as soon as one of the camels crosses the finish line. So blue may cross first, but if green then crosses to being in front of blue, green will be the winner. Now you'll notice that there are dice. There's one die for each of the different camels. The dice only go up to the number 3, so there's 2 of each number on each die. The way you work out how to start is by rolling one die for each camel and placing them on position 1, 2 or 3 depending on what is rolled on their die. Obviously if they come out of the pyramid first, they'll be on the bottom. Once everyone has the starting positions, all the dice go back into the pyramid so that they can be rolled for this leg. What are your actions within each leg? The first two actions I've already dealt with. That's putting one of these cards onto either the winning or the losing position. Now, whoever gets it correct will get the money as shown by these flags or these flags. They're showing the same amount of money, so I'll just go down here because it's easier to see. So the first person in the pile, so the pile may look like that. At the end of the game, we'll turn that over and go, okay, white is the winner. No one, no one, no one. These guys, none of them have selected white until that one. This one, even though he was the last one on, will get 8 money. These guys will have to pay 1 money for having a wrong answer. So while he's won 8, he's actually lost 2 because he's put in 3 cards, and these guys have lost 1 each. Now, because that's a while away, it's really hard to pick that at the moment, so you'll find that people won't tend to put cards in there until further down. But obviously if you really have a good instinct about something or about a particular camel either winning or losing, then it's worthwhile putting a card into those spots. Other things you can do on your turn, simply roll a die. So what that looks like is taking one of the cards from here and putting that in front of you. Notice it's worth 1 money for you to roll a die. Putting that in front of you, literally lifting the pyramid over, upside down, and roll a die. Now, yellow 2, so we move the yellow camel forward 2. Yellow is now at the lead. That then goes on top of the tent so that we can see very quickly which camels have moved and which camels have not yet moved. So while yellow is in the lead, orange and white are guaranteed to, even if they roll a 1 each, they'll get to there or there. They're guaranteed to be in front of yellow by the end of the leg. Another thing that you could do is gamble and say, okay, I think that because white and orange are guaranteed, I believe that white is going to be the winner, in which case you just take this is your turn, you just take that, put it on top of your cards or with your cards or in your area, and then it's the next person's turn. They may say, oh look, I think orange is actually going to win that, and they'll put that in their area, etc, etc. If all the cards are gone from a particular camel, you are not able to gamble on that camel winning anymore. Now, at the end of the leg, you will get, if that particular camel is at the front, you'll get the money as marked on the left-hand side of the card. If it's second in position, so white is currently second in the race, you'll get 1 money back. If it's any further back, you will have to pay 1 money. And that's the same for all the cards, but as you head down the pile, the winner will be worth 3, and then the last 2, the winner will be worth 2. The other action that you can do is to put in this card. Now, this card is either an oasis or a mirage. So what that means is if I place that one in front there, if white rolls 2, 1, 2, it will land on the mirage. The person who played this card will gain 1 money. So the white guy will gain 1 money. The white camel will then get pushed back 1. As soon as it's pushed back 1, you notice that these camels stack. So when it's pushed back 1, it goes onto the bottom of the pile. If orange then moves forward 1, it will go onto the top of the pile. So whenever you're going forward, you're going to the top. Whenever you're going backwards, you're going to the bottom. That's very important because at the moment, orange is the winner of this leg, which speaks into these cards that I was talking about earlier. At the moment, blue is the loser of the leg, or the back runner camel at the moment. The only other thing with these cards is that you can't place your card in the very next spot. The reason you can't place your card in the next spot is so that it's not possible, let's swap those over, to set up a loop where it keeps going between the two. So, because this one was set here, the only spot this one can go is either there, there, or obviously further out from that position. Bearing in mind, of course, that if these guys have all moved, there's going to be no point in actually putting a card there because these guys aren't going to get up to it. I think that's all there is to explain about Camel Up. If you go on to watch my next video, you'll see the game played through, so you get an idea of how the game plays. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you wish to be Gamesplained, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thegamesplainer to see what games I've been playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.